Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. Keith Pratt with quite a challenge after this ad break.
This isn't just WWE 2K. This is an original wrestling universe built from scratch with wrestlers like you've never seen before. This is as real as it gets to watching the WWE. With professional graphics, commentary, presentation, storylines, and voiceovers.
You know that's not how I wanted that fight to go down. Not if I wanted to be taken seriously as a contender for that world title.
But you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, Trey, because it ain't your time just yet. It's my time!
Oh, you enjoyed that little spectacle, did you?
Witness things you've never seen in 2K before.
What the hell? Oh my Legos!
Are you tired of the same recycled content?
Oh no, oh my God!
It's time to watch something different. It's time to watch the Virtual Wrestling Network.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night Warzone. Here from a capacity live with a capacity crowd here in Rogers Centre, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, on the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, if you're just joining us, Keith Pratt issued a challenge from World Heavyweight Champion Diego Knight to manage to defeat Travis Quinn, the very same man that he lost to 2 weeks ago. The question is, if Quinn is the victor here, does that mean that Knight will give him the World Heavyweight Championship shot at Highway Robbery? It's an interesting challenge from Knight to kick off the night. That round, I'm Dr. Seuss. Well, Travis Quinn, he's been with us his rookie year, 2024. Did not hold any championships, but got very close at Fastlane to defeating Draven Dynamite for that United States Championship. Obviously, going to still be some very bad blood between those two, because if it wasn't for Hal Isaiah and Winham Wood, then no, it wasn't Wood's winner here. Very sorry. It was Dan Tin interfering in that matchup, ultimately getting the victory for Draven Dynamite. Well, Quinn has made his entrance, and we will get this singles match started, kicking off the night with some singles action. Pratt and Quinn are going to take each other on in a rematch from 2 weeks ago. Or no, 3 weeks ago. Oh my god. Friggin' springboard poison rana and pin. One kick out. Immediate. What a kickoff here from Keith Pratt. He wants that shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. However, it looks like Quinn here going to start some sort of retaliation Pratt still managing to keep him down. A lot better of a showcase than from 3 weeks ago, where Quinn got that victory. In case you forgot, after that matchup, Quinn refusing to shake the hand of Keith Pratt. Some disrespect to a longtime veteran of this company. And now he's going to be taking him on again. Can he redo or repeat what he did 3 weeks ago, or defeat the legendary Keith Pratt, or will he fall to Pratt in their second match? Of course, the second time these two men have ever seen each other in one-on-one action. Apart from that, at last year's Rumble, Travis Quinn being the one to eliminate Keith Pratt. Nice Hurricane Rana. Well, Travis Quinn, as I was saying, being the one to eliminate Keith Pratt, ultimately costing Pratt his chance to go and challenge for either that World Heavyweight Championship, which Diego Knight holds right now, or for that World Undisputed Championship currently being held by Zayd Valentine. Well, Quinn has had the opportunity to win a lot of gold for a rookie year last year, especially at 6 in the Chamber when he had that matchup where hardcore champion Zeus put his hardcore title on the line against Hal Isaiah, Quinn of course, Jake White, Wilson Miles, and Kirk Norman. Nice kick out there. Gets a 2 count. Looks like Pratt might be borne down after this brawling. However, it looks like he looks to lock in that arm triangle of his. If he can get a tap out here, that'll be very, very big going into highway robbery, especially taking on the World Heavyweight Champion. Quinn, however, able to fight out of that hold. Ooh, kicked in the leg. Nearly kicked in the leg again. He fights it off. Elbows Pratt. Picking him up. Power slam by Travis Quinn. A beautiful one at that. Count it, ref. Only a 1 count somehow. Well, Travis Quinn, he's really made a name for himself in his 1 year. As he puts Pratt down for a nice enziguri there. Looks to drag him towards that corner. Kicking him in the gut. As he climbs up top, might be looking for that splash. It'll connect. Hook that leg. That might have done it. No, kick out by Keith Pratt just before the 3. Quinn obviously disappointed that wasn't enough to end this matchup. He's going to walk now, flying around, looking to walk in that Fujiwara. Fujiwara is locked in. Pratt bites right out of it. Hurricane Rana. Keith Pratt. Nice job getting out of that Fujiwara armbar. Now he just has to really capitalize on it. He has yet to really cause any real damage. Super kick. Now looking for straight jacket. German suplex. Quinn taking a very bad landing from that German. Dodging the enziguri is Pratt. Pratt, nice springboard drop kick. He looks to drag his opponent away from the ropes. Over the IWO logo. Now looking. Ooh, nice connection there. 1, 2. The moonsault won't do it. That standing moonsault. A move favored very well by Keith Pratt. Move he's been using for quite a while. Pratt's going to call up Travis Quinn. Looks to put him away. Unable to hit the dinosaur drop kick. As Quinn now has the opportunity to raise some hell and perhaps win this matchup. Looks to grab the legs. Perhaps looking to lock in a figure 4. Hill for Hurricane Rana. Pratt did a nice job fighting out of there. As now some back and forth. Momentum seems to be more on the side of Travis Quinn, who will send Keith Pratt into the corner. Now just taunting taunting Pratt, looking to run up to him. Nice running drop kick into the corner. Quinn, top rope, looking for that splash, does not connect, won't end it just yet. Nice drop kick by Pratt. Quinn rolls into the corner. Just a little bit further, he would have been out of the ring. This might be a very bad problem for him here. His legs are outside. We know what this is. It's a draping DDT from Keith Pratt. That move has put away thousands, not thousands, but hundreds of people. He'll get the victory there. I believe he might have had the rope break, but it wasn't called, so I guess no rope break, no kick out. Oh, what's this? Quinn talking to him. Offering a handshake? Don't accept it. Don't. Okay. Did not expect that. Perhaps a change of heart from Travis Quinn. We'll move on to our next matchup. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Friday Night Warzone. Keith Pratt getting the big victory there over Travis Quinn. Now is going to have the right at Highway Robbery to go against Diego Knight. Following up that very, very important matchup. We're going to see Bruno Punk take on Drew Blackwell, as well as the Norwegian Giant Bjorn in a triple threat qualifier for Highway Robbery. Be right back after this break.
This isn't just WWE 2K. This is an original wrestling universe built from scratch with wrestlers like you've never seen before. This is as real as it gets to watching the WWE. With professional graphics, commentary, presentation, storylines, and voiceovers.
You know that's not how I wanted that fight to go down. Not if I wanted to be taken seriously as a contender for that world title.
But you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, Trey. Cause it ain't your time just yet. It's my time.
Oh, you enjoyed that little spectacle, did you?
Witness things you've never seen in 2K before.
What the hell? Oh my Legos!
Are you tired of the same recycled content?
Oh no, oh no, no! Oh my god!
It's time to watch something different. It's time to watch the Virtual Wrestling Network.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Drew Blackwell making his debut here tonight. Let's see if he can get this victory as the Norwegian Giant Bjorn has arrived. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup getting started here. Bruno Punk trying to take down Bjorn for next dropkick there, but a very big man. A very big target. But also, you got to remember one thing about Bjorn, is that he is one very, very strong opponent to face. Not solely because of his strength, but his size. And look at that, he just sat on Punk. Punk might be dead now. No, fighting back. But Drew Blackwell in his debut match here, he's just watching from ringside. Very nonchalantly just spectating this matchup. I don't believe he forgot he was in this matchup, but he's just there. Comes over. He's got a chair now. Well, the rookie's spectating the match and just seeing, perhaps letting Punk wear down the Norwegian Giant. So he now looks to do it himself with a chair. Those brutal chair shots to the back of the spine. Oh, crucifix roll up here. They continue to roll. Punk can never seem to get his roll-ups off cleanly, however manages to stop it there. Just a 1 count. Really didn't need to be broken up, but Bjorn opting to. Blackwell sends Bjorn to the corner. Now looks to elbow Punk on the shoulder. Elbowing Bjorn in the head. Face wash. And now looking to just have some stomps on the Norwegian Giant. Laying out both competitors in this triple threat. Looks to pick up Bjorn. Unable to pick him up. Too heavy. Manages to fight out of it with elbows as he leaves the ring. Punk with the poison Rana. Looks to hook that leg. He'll get a... No, my God. He took out the ref. Blackwell taking out the official there. Now for a moment, complete chaos. It's gonna ensue. Blackwell running directly up to Punk and wiping that smug smile off of his face. He's trying to recover. Referee is still down as Blackwell takes a fight with Bjorn. Drop kick to the back. While the rookie in a bad position here. Nearly eats a chair, dodges it, eats a bat to the back for his troubles. A pin directly in front of Punk here from Bjorn. It's broken up, of course. Ooh, nice spinning kick there. Spanish fly from Punk. Gets a 1 count. Well, obviously, Bruno Punk also, lots of men who are rookies here tonight just 1 year ago, such as Bruno Punk. Bjorn obviously been working for us here at the at what was formerly known as the IWO since 2016. Most veteran superstar currently inside of this ring, inside of the squared circle. Caught. Blackwell eats a falcon arrow. Pin. Nice kick out there. At the 1, the referee says. I didn't really see it as a 1 count, but well, Punk looks for that neck breaker. Trying to look for that leaping neck breaker again. Seems like he can't get enough momentum in his jump. Poison Rana. Can't get enough momentum in the jump. So he'll go up to the second rope as he stares down Bjorn. Takes him down with a nice leaping Hurricane Rana. Blackwell here. He connects with the Pale Justice. Has a baseball bat in hand. Throws it at Bjorn. Misses the double axe handle. Bjorn's too busy focusing on Punk. Might have been a mistake there. It's a running knee. Attempted a net breaker. Spin kick. Ooh. Bjorn now. That nice power slam from the military press. Well, picking it up Bruno Punk for a power bomb. However, Hurricane Rana reversed. Turned around. Wacko breaks up the pin. Kicking the leg out. hitting the ropes. Pale Justice connects. Punk runs directly into the grip of Blackwell. Blackwell sends him out of the ring. He'll pin Bjorn. Will he get the victory and move on to highway robbery? No! Kicking out at the 2. He's arguing with the referee. Thrown to the ropes. Taken down. Walking over Blackwell. However, a lariat by Punk makes Bjorn go down. No, that pin to the shooting star won't do it, as there's a kick out at the 2. Roll up by Drew Blackwell. Could get the victory here. Turned around, however. Broken up with double axe handle from Bjorn. Well, let's talk about the stakes here. Going into highway robbery and having a chance in the 8-man ladder match to become Mr. Money in the Bank would be very, very important because of the fact that it gives you the opportunity to cash in whenever you wish. Of course, we saw Diego Knight do that at Climax 1, cashing in on Kirk Norman to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Myers and Bjorn both were unable to get into that match. In fact, we didn't even have qualifiers for that match. Wolf did not have qualifiers. Instead, he opted to have all the members of IWA Roll Call of those matches. Which I know it was Jake Heel, the now retired Coyote Craig, Mitch Travel, who is going to be coming back soon from his injury. And who else was it? On top of that was, I don't recall. However, near the end of the 3 count there was Drew Blackwell. Broken up pin. But another pin for Bruno Punk to break it up. Well, Punk looking for his Falcon Arrow. It's reversed, he's out of it. Flips him around, kicks him in the leg. Looking for some Pale Justice. Bjorn walking towards him. Kicked across the head. Now, Blackwell is picking up Bruno Punk. Holding him up there. Power bomb. Now going to climb on top of him and lay down some blows. A very tightly contested triple threat qualifier. Whoever wins here, I think, will be a real problem for everyone else at highway robbery. Nice drop kick there from Punk. Places down Bjorn. Now he looks at drop kick Drew Blackwell. Blackwell rolls out of the ring. This could be the opportunity for Bruno Punk to perhaps finish off the night of both Blackwell and Bjorn. Blackwell's up. I don't think Punk notices. Double knee face breaker. Sledgehammer. Punk is taken out. A pin. Looks to qualify for highway robbery. Drew Blackwell will qualify. And he is one of the 8 men that will show up at highway robbery. A big win for the debuting rookie Drew Blackwell here tonight. A good show from Punk and Bjorn as well. However, Blackwell is going to be the one who walks out. Very tightly contested triple threat. And Blackwell comes out on top. That powerbomb onto the steel steps is probably what did it.
This isn't just WWE 2K. This is an original wrestling universe built from scratch with wrestlers like you've never seen before. This is as real as it gets to watching the WWE. With professional graphics, commentary, presentation, storylines, and voiceovers.
You know that's not how I wanted that fight to go down. Not if I wanted to be taken seriously as a contender for that world title.
But you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, Trey, because it ain't your time just yet. It's my time!
Oh, you enjoyed that little spectacle, did you?
Witness things you've never seen in 2K before.
What the hell? Oh my Legos!
Are you tired of the same recycled content?
Oh no. Oh my God!
It's time to watch something different. It's time to watch the Virtual Wrestling Network.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the tag team title match that headlines tonight. Tornado tag match between the Authors of Pain and the Head Shrinkers. Now tag team championships on the line. The Head Shrinkers look to get their second retainment. Of course, their first retainment this year earlier at the draft. Nice retainment against the Def Zone's Scotty Millions. And I believe it was... Who was it? Animal Kid. Animal Kid would go on to freak out on Scotty Millions backstage. Security had to break that up. Nice move there from Nick Steele as he looks to take out Ethan Fatu. Misses wildly, able to fight back, putting him down. Well, obviously the Authors of Pain, very new competitors, along with Ethan Fatu and Seth Carter, also new to this company. Getting tag gold. I guess you cannot really say that their rookie year was last year, but they're not essentially new, as they have been fighting since last year's Fastlane. On a dark show, on the pre-show, the Head Shrinkers managing to defeat the Bodyguards in a nice contest. Of course, Carter and Fatu, definitely a very ruthless lineup. A Samoan who has anger issues and an ex-UFC MMA fighter go hand in hand when asked if they want to beat the crap out of each other, or not out of each other, out of other people together. Steele's trying to chase Seth Carter here. Might not be a good situation. Well, it looks like, no, not the end there for the tag team champions. This early into their run. Pin wasn't broken up there. I'm surprised the referee didn't call it for contact. Whoever Nick Steele can take out Seth Carter inside the ring as Ian and Nick both putting some real pressure here on the Head Shrinkers. Ian climbing up to the second rope. I'm not sure what his plan is here. However, Seth Carter manhandling his brother. Ooh, nearly picking him up. Ooh, bicycle knee strike connects from Ian Steele. There's a hook of the leg. That won't do it, but will that drop kick have gotten Ethan Fatu down to a well enough state in vitality to knock him out? Push down. No, Head Shrinkers not going to lose their title just yet, as Ian Steele and Carter go at it. However, Carter with a nice power slam there. At ringside, Ethan Fatu wiping out Nick Steele, trying to clear this ring for his tag team partner. Well, the ex-UFC, ex-Dana White Contender Series competitor be taken out here from wrestling enthusiast Nick Steele. That is truly the question, as different men from both tag teams go flying. Missile dropkick and a elbow strike. Pin is broken up. Well, Steele now taking a very bad beat down. Nice gut check there from Nick. Big boot. Ooh, knee to the back. He tries to dodge. Caught in a guillotine. Will he tap out? That guillotine is deep. We've seen Seth Carter tap out many men with it, and that will do it. Nick Steele taps out to Seth Carter. And a nice retainment here for your World Tag Team Champions. Well, a very good job from the reigning tag team champions here tonight, getting a very good retainment. This match was originally scheduled for a roll call. You gotta wonder if that changed any outcome. Well, this has been Friday Night Warzone. I hope you all had it. Wait, what's going on? It's the NWO. They're attacking the head shrinkers from behind. What's the meaning of this? Kurt Backlund and Zeus just going to town on the head shrinkers. What's going on?